Hi everyone, it's Monday of week 3. How you doing? Are you keeping up? There was a lot of information in in week 1 with risk, and a lot of information in week 2 with human factors. The volume of information will start to slow down now, but please do try and keep up and get involved with as many of the sessions live as you can, because they're aimed at helping you get through the res school. Last week, we looked at reviewing human factors as part of the refresher in prep for res school. This week, our focus has moved on to occupational hygiene. Now, for some of you, this is a refresher. For others, this is an introduction. Now, it's a 2-week series on occupational hygiene, but 4 parts. So we have the lecture, the collaborate tonight, the lecture next week, which will be pre-recorded and available early, and the collaborate next week, which is on the Wednesday rather than the Tuesday. Now, in today's lecture, we're going to be looking at why industrial hygiene is important, and then in tonight's collaborate, we're going to start looking at hygiene risk assessments. Then next week, we're going to look in more detail at how to handle results. In the meantime, I want you to take some time to think about the different types of occupational hygiene hazards. Can you think of examples of these in your work, your home, or your sport environment? By now, you should be getting close to identifying your industry sponsor and thinking about the sort of issue you want to work with them on. Do some background research into the industry they're in and the issue that you're looking at. This will help you put your res school presentation together. A good way to think of your res school presentation is that you're a consultant in a large consultancy organisation, and a group of consultants have gotten together and you're all presenting concept proposals to the general manager, me. This is a concept proposal presentation. You don't have to have all the ins and outs of your project proposal sewn up at this point. But I do need to know that you understand the industry, the organisation, and why this particular issue is a problem. Now, in week 5, I'm actually going to run a collaborate that's specifically focused on this presentation, and it's going to include a structure for the presentation. That's going to help you in the last couple of weeks to tweak and finalise your presentation slides. Now, always with these videos, I include a little news item. So in the news this week, while I was checking updated data for the hygiene lectures and collaborates, I tripped over an article from Safe Work Australia that shows me that they've recently released some new guidance material on managing the risks of exposure to diesel in the workplace. The other thing I spotted was that there was recently a public comment period on lead in the workplace. Now that public comment period is closed. It ran from the 7th of January through to the 26th of February. What that means is that in the next couple of months, you'll see a decision regulation impact statement pop out, which is the result of that public consultation period. Now, this is going to have an impact on recommendations for changes to the model work health and safety regulations. If those are passed at that level, that ultimately will progressively flow down to your state legislation. So, over the next couple of years, there may be some changes to the way lead is managed. Similarly, at the end of last year, Safe Work Australia had a consultation period on chemical exposure standards and how they are used. So you're also going to see over the next couple of years legislative changes around that as well. Back to the immediate future of our course, this week's Ponder Point brings human factors and hygiene together. How could hygiene monitoring practices make more use of human factors techniques to deliver a more effective monitoring regime? If you think about this question, think about the types of monitors, how they're used, how comfortable they are, those sorts of things. I look forward to seeing that discussion on Moodle and others. Don't forget to get involved in as many of the discussions as you can. You're all there to help each other. The more we discuss, the more we can all share our learnings. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now.